Hi Year 10, this video is being put together to show you the different routes around the school ready for after the October half term. You'll continue to use the same entrance and exit, okay, so up here past the sports hall, around the back here, and if the weather's good enough and the ground is not wet, you can continue to use the top field, but failing that we've got bits of areas of hardcore and tarmac that you can use, plus obviously the sports hall as well. So we're going to take you on the routes now to get to lessons from the start of the day.
Okay, so it's important to remember that there's a change of route for Year 10 in that when you are accessing any of your lessons from the start of the day or from break and lunch, the route will now be coming from here and you are going down through the senior playground. So if you're in the sports hall, you'll be coming out of the far exits, coming round here, or if you're on the top field again, you'll be coming round here, and then we're going to walk down the path heading towards the Year 8s and the Year 9s in what was formerly the senior playground. It's important that we come this way because Year 11, 12 and 13 will be coming the opposite way in order to get to DT, CT and PE. So you're going to walk down through the ramp. You would have stopped there obviously if you had PE. That was the only reason why you would stop there. Otherwise, all of Year 10 are coming down the ramp, and then you're going up through the middle of Year 8 and 9 pens. So right up through the middle, walking right the way up through. And then it's important to remember, because you haven't been in Moore Block to date, that Moore Block now has a designated stairwell for each year group, and your stairwell will be the one via main reception. So we're going to head there first. So when you get to the end, you are going to keep to the left of the fence. You'll naturally be turning left here if you had IT, so you'd be going over to there if you had IT, but if you're going to Moore Block, you'd be coming down through here and heading for what you all know is reception. Remembering not to go into this door here because that is the Year 7, 9 and 11 stairwell, but heading towards in through this single door here, which will be a designated stairwell for Year 8, Year 10 and 6th form at different points during the day.
Okay, so every other lesson, with the exception of those in Moore Block, you will again come down the senior playground and we'll take you as to where you've got to go now.
So again, to reiterate, no one can come down in between E Block and F Block. So everyone at the start, break and lunch are coming down through the middle where we've just walked, and then when you get to the end here, you'll be turning right, and then you'll be walking up between the middle of C Block and B Block, and then accessing all of your lessons via this route. So when you get to the top of here, you'll be turning right if you've got health and social, food health, art, performing arts and DT, and you'll be turning left for those of you who've got science, maths and geography.
Okay, now with regards to fire drills, you will still be lining up on the top field, okay, and you will take the quickest route to get to the top field. Okay, we're not going to take you through that. You know how to get to the top field and line up in your houses in form order. At the end of the day, and we will take you through this, if you are in Moore Block, you need to come down that designated stairwell that we've just shown you. You need to come up the senior playground, and then you need to follow me and I'll show you where to go from there.
Lovely. So again, end of the day, so you would have come back out of Moore Block along here, or if you were in science or maths, you'll be meeting this path at the end, and then you are exiting via in between E Block and the mowers. So you can come up here, up the 3 steps at the end, they have a set of 2 steps, and then you're exiting via the path here, where at the end you will turn left and then exit again via the parking ride or wait on the grassed area if you're waiting for a bus.
Please don't be tempted to take a shortcut through the mowers and by the SSC, because the sixth form will be going out that way, and we need to keep you as separate as possible, okay? And thank you for that. In addition to that, toilets wise, you'll continue to use the loos in the sports hall, and they're the only toilets that you're allowed to use. Again, it's important that we keep the year groups in their separate areas as much as possible.